afternoon. Christine Jones and Tracy Tung have been looking after you through the campaign. Peter Singh also here today to assist you buyers. They're here to write the bids down to give you all the help that you need to purchase the property here this afternoon. We describe it as 317 Lum Road, Wheelers Hill. A price to be determined under the auction conditions. If you are the successful bidder today, the owners require a deposit that equals 10% of the price that you bid and buy for. They can then provide a flexible term from 40 days to 60 days to come up with the balance of payment monies. Vacant possession will be offered, minus of course the furniture and the loose items inside, but including the land and the improvements that you've seen and we describe as 317 Lum Road, Wheelers Hill. You'll be bidding today in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for your inspection before the start of today's auction. Those auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after it's been knocked down to the successful bidder. Those auction rules prohibit false bids and prohibit major disruptions by bidders and prohibit bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provide fines for this conduct. Our vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer. I'll indicate bidders on request, and the law permits vendor bids. The words I use to indicate I make a bid on behalf of the vendor, are vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. Well, buyers, they are your bidding terms and conditions, no different from what you'd expect to find at any auction throughout the state of Victoria. Christine, Peter and Tracy, they'll be circling through the crowd today to answer any of your questions, but more importantly, buyers, to give you that encouragement to write down the bids and to give you the best path between here and a purchase this afternoon. It is a wonderful opportunity, a little gem, something to add to your investment portfolio, or whether you're looking to use the land for a purpose. There is a great opportunity to rent the property out at the moment, or if you're looking to downsize or just starting out in the area of the property, it certainly does appeal to many different buying groups throughout the area. Some wonderful updates have been done. The kitchen and otherwise presenting in spotless condition. Lovely timber floors, plenty of off-street parking buys, all the amenities close at hand, of course, public transport, Monash University, Brandon Park Primary and Wheelers Hill Secondary, to name just a few. Shopping is taken care of at either Wheelers Hill or Brandon Park. Waverley Gardens, of course, not too far away either, ladies and gentlemen. It is an exciting opportunity. The sun's out. Great chance to buy here today. What do we say? Let's open the bidding. Opening bid. Offer to start 317 Lum Road here at Wheelers Hill. What do we say, ladies and gentlemen? Opening bid. Offer to start. Where do we go here today? 950. Welcome there. Good luck, sir and ma'am. At 950 the call. Let's make it 20,000 in the rise from there. At 950 is the call. A hand in the air. We'll get you amongst the competition today. 950 is the opening bid there to start. At 50 is the call. What do we say? At 950, make it 70 in the rise anywhere now. At 950 is 70 now, sir. Welcome there. At 970, there's your competition. Good luck, sir and ma'am. Also, at 70 is the call. Tracy, we make it 90. At 970 is the bid. We make it 90 now. At 990 there. At 990, sir and ma'am, same opportunity for 20 on top. At 990, think of the possibilities here. 317 Lum Road, beautiful home, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. At 990 is the call. At 990, do we add another 20,000 on top? At 990 at $1,010,000 now. At 1010 is the call. Do we say 30? At $1,010,000, do we say 30 in the right? 1,010,000, 30 now. At 30's bid, do we say 50? At 30's bid, do we say 50 on top? Just 2 in it. Everyone welcome, of course. At 1,030,000 is the call. Bidders advised. At 1,030,000, I'm happy to take 10 if that helps. At 1,030,000 and 40 straight back and welcome there, and 50 your opportunity. At 1,040,000 and 50 now. At 50's bid and 60. Christine, what do we say? Maybe some instructions. At $1,050,000 to call. At 50 we're bid 2 in the competition, taking 10. All better offer now, buys. At $1,050,000, what do we say? Is that our best bid here today? Anything happening across the street there? Peter, yell out at $1,050,000. The office here on the right, we've had bidding from 2. You need to yell it out across the road there. $1,050,000 we've got. Say again. Instructions are clear on the market there. At $1,050,000 on 10. Flexible terms, 40 to 60 days. Vacant possession settlement buys. It goes in favour of you if there's no better bid. At $1,050,000 is the call. Christine, I'll give you an opportunity there. At $1,050,000 is the bid here on the right hand side. At 50 is the call, even 5, I'll get you back on top. At $1,050,000. opportunity now that you know that you're playing for keeps, that extra incentive to keep bidding today. At $1,060,000 the call. At 1,060 now the bid. 70, strong bid. At 70 is the call. Do we add 10 as well? Add a 5, 75. At $1,075. Do we go straight to 1.1? 80 now. At 80 is bid at 5 if you like. At 85, good confident bidding from both sides. At 1,085,000. There can only be one winner though. At 1,085,000. That's currently here. 1,085,000. 90. We had 5 more. Do we make it that knockout at 1.1? 1,090,000 we've got. Just 5 on top. 95. 1,095,000. 1,095,000 we've got there. Round it up. Round it up well. 1,000,001. Makes it 10% easy to work out, but I'm happy for you to add 5. At 1,000,001. 1,000,001, do we take it at 5 on top? 1,000,001, do we say 5? Another 5. 1,105,000. 1,100,000. We're happy at 1,000. We're going to be Christine. I don't mind. 1,105,000. Could be the one that gets it today. At 1,105,000, we've got it locked away here. 1,105,000. Are we sure? Don't turn the rise. What about a half? We're in the Christmas spirit. What about a half? 1,105,000. So bid again, it's cost you nothing. 1,105,000. So half. 1,105,000. If not, I appreciate that until we knock down here on the right hand side at $1,105,000. What do we say? Are we all done? Finished here at $1,105,000. Well, call away once at 1,105,000. Are we sure, Christine? Sir, ma'am. Definitely no further bid. Second time now. I can't accept a late bid. Just need to let me know. No, no. Cards flip right through a mark. 5 makes 15. 1,115,000 then. I've heard that before. I like the answer of 5 better. 1,115,000. Appreciating we've got the best, of course, at $1,115,000. That seems fair today. 1,115,000 buyers. Here are your 3 calls, and that's your chance to get your offer in today. $1,115,000. We sell away for the first time at $1,150,000. Second call now, all done at $1,115,000. Well, call it away, third and final time. Just need to be sure. Are we definitely out? All done. All done. The boss says done. We sell away at $1,115,000. We sell. We are sold, and congratulations. Well purchased here today to our underbidders and our crowd. Thanks for attending, and have a great weekend. Thank you. I'm sure